How's it going, everyone? Welcome. Welcome, Raymond. Oh, I'm so excited for this one. Like, after the ending to the last one, I just wanted to play through everything. What's up, Mike? Like, I'm so hyped. I was, like, about to, like... I was gonna chill tonight, honestly. I was just, like, kinda tired. Then I remembered I was like, oh, crap, I gotta stream Doki Doki, and then I'm fired up right now. I mean, that means more reading for me, but I don't even care anymore. Okay, sounds good. You know I stream for long periods of time. I'm just gonna chill and eat a cookie while I wait for some people to join. Oh, my bad. I didn't know you were gonna stream. How's it going, Trigger Happy Snappy? I'm fired up for this. So I didn't know there was side stories. I guess that was like part of the deluxe edition that I bought. Honestly, it's been a few days. Kinda lacking, but I still kinda like the purple-haired one. Alright, I don't know what this means. I'm assuming that means continue. Oh? Oh, crap! Did I mess something up? What is this? Is this even a language? I think I clicked the wrong button. I might have to back out. Unless this is supposed to happen. What the hell is this? Oh, okay, we're good, we're good. I don't know what no means, but it looks good. I'm so hyped right now, alright. See an annoying girl running towards me in the distance. That girl is... So yeah, that's supposed to... It's like a glitch name. Weird. My neighbor and good friend. You know, the type of friend that you'd never see yourself making... That you'd never see yourself making today, but it's kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Used to walk to school together on days like this, but around high school we would oversleep more. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let... I'm assuming it's a her? Catch up to me. What the hell? What the heck? Dude, this is messing with me right now. Dude, what's going on? It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Dude, this is so freaky. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. Wait a second. But we're in a club. We're in the literature club. What the hell is going on here? I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club. Okay, you know what I'm thinking? Like, this is... You know how it, like, glitched out? I feel like it was like a mix of the 3 girls that we had to choose between. Holy crap. The school days as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall and look for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Spenny? Monica. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Ah, yes it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Yeah, we heard this already. What's going on? Monica was probably the most popular girl in that class. Basically, completely out of my league. How's it going, Monica? Welcome. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come here for? Oh, well, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. Oh my god, not the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity on how to prepare for events. I'd rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? I'm starting a new one. The Literature Club. Literature? It sounds kinda dull. How many members do you have? It's kinda embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us. It's really hard to find new members. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Enjoy drawing, and enjoy my commentary. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. You know, people in their bedrooms, hanging from the ceiling. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, Spenny. By any chance, are you still looking for a club? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? I'm gonna say pink is your favorite color. Just a wild guess. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet. It's nothing, really. It's not pink? What is it then? I don't know. Green? Oh, okay. The eyes are green. That's about it. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back. I brought a guest with me. What the heck? A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean. But anyways, welcome to the club, Spenny. All words escape me. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So, let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. Yeah, we're like reading over the exact same thing from the first chapter. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Spenny in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought someone new? I was going to tell you, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Spenny? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens a closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit facing across from each other. Who is toxic to us in my club? If you mean in the game, definitely Natsuki. Evil woman, stay away from me. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So, I know you really didn't plan on coming here, but we'll make you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. How'd you feel about the game Jawbreaked? Personally, I think I'm very into it right now. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something new. Yeah, at least it's Friday. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that it's fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festivals much more important. I'm confident that we will grow this club before we graduate, right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers let us. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. I wouldn't even call this a horror game. It's like definitely psychological horror, but like not horror. I don't know. I feel like horror typically like you have to do the playing yourself and kind of adventure, but this kind of just guides you through it. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Spenny, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read in the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I quietly mutter to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she's quiet. How's it going, Liam? Welcome to the stream. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. I'm going to assume Yuri is the tallest girl in the club, because she is very tall. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at minimal level. 7 inches tall. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. How's it going, Wedgie Kid? Welcome to the stream. Everyone be sure to leave a like and a comment if you're new. At this rate, she might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look around the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Is it Ouija Kid? Oh, I don't know why I said Wedgie. Did I say Wedgie? Yeah, Ouija Kid. I think that's right. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? My bad, my bad. What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Mike was here at the beginning. He said he was out, but he's gonna join in a bit. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think it's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how she feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe, if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then the next time we meet, we'll all share each other's. That way, everyone's even. Thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. Yeah, super excited to see what Microsoft has in their plans in the future. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, seems like a good step for us to take. Yeah, I feel like you are forgetting someone. Where's the fourth? How's it going, Craig? Welcome to the stream. Be sure to leave a like, guys. Do you guys agree as well, Spenny? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Oh, don't put me on the spot like that. I don't remember the name. Wait, was it Sayuri? Yeah, I think it's Sayuri. I think that's right. I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Yeah, not anymore, there's not a fourth one. But, I'm sorry, I thought, The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back at me. I don't know, I kinda still want to go with the purple one. Definitely not the short one. I think I just said the purple one. I'm not correcting myself. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Spenny. The thing is, we don't have enough members to have an official club. We need 4. I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I'd feel terrible for letting everyone down. And besides, the club seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay to spend every day with these girls, right, I've decided then. Yeah, what fourth one? I don't know what you're talking about. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Spenny? Yeah, it could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left us after all this, I'd be super pissed. Didn't they have cupcakes in the first scene? And now they don't have cupcakes? Like, you only came here for the cupcakes or something. So, that's a little bit different. I mean, if you left us after all this, I'd be super pissed. Spenny, I'm so happy. We can be an official club now. Welcome everyone to the stream. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Spenny, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Ehehe. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. Yeah, not gonna read that, and if there's any spoilers, mods, be sure to clear those out. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. Welcome to the Discord. If someone wants to copy and paste the link in here, I'll pin it for you guys if anyone wants to join the Discord. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. Thanks, Sky, for pasting the Discord link. Yeah, I didn't read it, but this is a blind playthrough, so please no spoilers. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes, sure, let's do it. What the... Okay, very nice poem. Am I supposed to read this? Is this English? Thanks for the poem. That was amazing. Alright, let's see. Let's make a nice little poem. Imagination. Horror. Adventure. Daydream. Nature. Question. Analysis. Flying. Giggle, Essence, Clouds, Fantasy, Captive, Shopping, Vibrant, Party, Infinite, Dream, Electricity, Heartbreak, Liam, you're getting mod. We're gonna need a bit more just to take care of the potential spoilers, because I'm assuming there's gonna be some like last stream, unfortunately. Hi again, Spenny. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Okay. Subs with the B. Sus. Thanks for keeping your promise, Spenny. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Thinking you dive headfirst into literature when you're not so accustomed to it. What the heck? Yes, sir, Liam, you're the newest mod. Welcome to the club. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. He already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Hello, you're blocking it. What is going on with these glitches? I have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga... really? Just blocks the screen. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga's literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Spenny. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyways. Now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that. I want to try to be a part of this club, so even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like... well, as vice president and all, that should help you get started on something you might like. Oh yeah, the background is tilted. I just realized that. Thanks for pointing that out. Wow, it's weird. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... how is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. Yeah, never heard of her. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already in a book. Can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Why all these, imposter memes? Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. they never show what that closet looks like. Watch, it's probably like they got dead bodies in that closet or something. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more, but at the same time, I feel bad for distracting her from reading. Catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face a bit deeper into the book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh? It's fine. If I was just focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit, so... That's the book you gave me, right? That's... I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the book? Well, I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2. I see. Something fairly obvious here that she's not telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. Glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time to put it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about? Well, look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But this facility gets even worse and they start selectively breeding people, cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, might be a bit of a spoiler. But anyways, I'm really into it. I don't remember her revealing that much about the book before. The book, I mean. Not the thing about limbs. That's kind of... Yeah, wait, what if she's talking about this book? What if she made it, right? And all the stuff that happens in the book, she's trying to do in real life and she's just a creep. Yeah, what's going on here? It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, but a dark turn came out of nowhere. Ah, so you're not a fan of that sort of thing? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those types of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be so different. It's just that kind of story. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyways. Okay. Whoa, I missed whatever that said. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. Yeah, totally relatable. Like a human experiment where they like affix limbs to like random people. Happens all the time. My whole body gets incredibly... Oh, okay. Kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Yeah, like that? Like you just said like a few strange things. Oh, I can click the history. Okay. I mean, I don't think that was that important, but... Stop me if I talk too much. That's... I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. That's true. In fact, might as well get started reading, right? Okay, I really don't want to read with her here. I mean, you don't have to, but, what are you saying? Let me just get the book. Quickly retrieve the book. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the next seat. Yeah. Are you sure? Seem a little apprehensive. Yeah, no kidding, you're like glitching out over here. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in the company of someone else. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri meant by reading in company. As if I can feel her presence. It's not a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It's like she's reading my book instead. Sorry. I need to read what that said. How do I do this? Oh, it doesn't finish the word, so I can't actually see what it said. It said it's just like bathing in the thought of something. That was weird. You apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's against Yuri's, and hold my book more in between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so I use my right arm to hold the book open. Guess it kinda makes it difficult to turn the pages. Here. Okay, nothing weird about this. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and she slides her thumb and flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting. It's as if I can feel the warmth of her face in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and then our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient. Yeah, something really ain't right here. Well, in the first scene, she said she had a knife collection. I mean, it's not that uncommon, but... Oh, I just realized she's staring right at me. That is weird. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's done. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb is gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to the other side. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kinda reminds me of you a little bit. Oh my gosh, her mouth moved. Before there was not as much animation. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not, really. I was just thinking the way she second guesses and says... and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. Oh my gosh. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling okay? Yuri's been fidgety ever since we started reading. Oh no. This is getting weird. You can rest if you're feeling sick. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyways, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. It's literally reading, it's not that hard to do. I'm seeing a common theme here. Not feeling good, going home, never leaving home again. No, I don't even think it's that. I think she's a little messed up. Yuri stands up and rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about, Spenny? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried? Not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. There's 4 acts, and there was 4 girl... Wait, 4? Yeah, there's 4. Or there was 4. Now there's 3. Oh my gosh, I think you're onto something. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. The eyes are green. For sure green. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyways, why don't we start sharing our poems? Yeah, I know you're not spoiling. You're in the same boat as me. Yeah, my bad, there was only 3. Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we should start without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. The scoliosis. I stand up. I take a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. On a second note, my thumb is killing me. I was playing the 3DS like all day yesterday, and my thumb is not okay. It's like a little bit out of commission. I hate the stupid thumbstick on the 3DS sucks. If you say so, Monica first. Seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi, Spenny. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kinda embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ahaha. Don't worry, Spenny. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that kind of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Spenny. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. No, I wasn't playing Sonic. I was playing Skylander Giants. I was playing Mario 3D World. I think it's World, not Land. I don't remember. One of the two. It's really metaphorical. I'm really not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. Mario Land, okay. Yeah, this is on the PS5 right now. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it counts when I put some effort in. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyways. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Something I feel like Yuri's mind is totally detached from reality. I don't mean that it's a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that it's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head, it's probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on strongly. Like early. Yeah, Spider-Man PS4 is very good. I still haven't beat the whole game though. Yeah, Glumshank's best. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri, I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. No, we didn't. We only started one. Already. I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. Still have plenty of time. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyways, do you want me to read the poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's 'cause I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glare at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Thank you. I'm gonna need the good luck, I'm assuming. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks in my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right here. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So basically, welcome, and welcome to the Discord. I basically avoided spoilers for this because I didn't hear about it until I was recommended it, and literally right like the day after I got it recommended to me, I bought it, and I haven't looked into it at all. And I've been getting the mods to get rid of all the spoilers if there are any. I'm liking the game a lot, actually. Not usually into anime and stuff, but this is really well put together. Mikeanoid recommended it. So what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say some kind of epiphany. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Yeah, I don't even remember who spoiled it the last stream. Pretty sure he joined the Discord and got kicked already. I think he's banned from here. Oh yeah, he is banned. He's banned from both. So don't be a spoiler, that's for sure. I have no idea what your birthday is. Very fun stream. And I like your profile picture. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Kinda nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kinda coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. September 22nd. Very nice. Am I eating beans right now? I'm gonna say no. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big puddle of ink. So just move your hand, go with the flow. That's my advice. Thanks for listening. Let's go with Yuri. I feel like it's gonna be super creepy. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I just say that out loud? Yuri covers her mouth. and then ends up covering her whole face. That's funny. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? That's a huge compliment coming from you. It's actually my first time. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly and looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her fingers along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. I did not even, think of that. Oh, thank you. Yeah, she's very nervous. Yeah, everyone, be sure to hit the like button. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think that most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter that they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds a train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging. It might take you some time, but it all comes together with practice, learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone in this club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. Shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself or me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. This is either going to be weird or super normal. Which is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calm breathing air of the present, but living in the past, the light flickers, I flicker back. I guess you could say that, Shams. Honestly, not bad handwriting. I could actually read that one. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. Wow. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read it. Well, I don't read the script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. A little bit of foreshadowing, I'm assuming. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah, if anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know. I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. Going to keep doing my best for you, Spenny. Me too. Alright, wasn't that weird? Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. It's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. The music be like bing bong boom, bing bong boom. It didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes? Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Alright, we have read this before. Yeah. Told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Yeah, very toxic. I don't know, sometimes I just get in the flow and just start reading everything super fluently. And then all of a sudden I'll just kind of get broken up by reading the chat or something like that. Trying my best to stick with the sentence structure. Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read but hits you hard, like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be easily disheartening. So I decided to write about this. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice things is the simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. How many video games each day? Like, how many video games do I play each day? Or if you mean like play each day, like maybe barely one. Some days I don't even have time. Normally during the week I don't have time during the day at all. Some days me streaming is the first time like I touch my console all day. But the other nice thing about simple handwriting is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew, I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. No, probably around 3-ish hours. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that this is what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. How's it going, Ferret? Welcome to the stream. I didn't notice a difference. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. Look at the background. It's not tilted. Wait, what? Am I missing something? Look at the background. I don't see anything behind her head. You tripping me out. I have no idea what you're talking about. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I don't see it. As they read in tandem, I watch as their expressions change. Okay. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles. What's with this language, eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking at suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Spenny did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. Thank you, Zoe. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Spenny liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki stands up. Why'd the music stop? Oh? Didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new members. What's going on here? Eh? That's not what I said. Yuri stands up as well. Yeah, every single day is an argument with this pink one. Maybe you're just jealous that Spenny appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. How do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you really that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything over cutesy. Yeah, I don't trust anyone anymore. Ooh, well, you know what? I wasn't the one who's, okay. I have not played that yet. Natsuki, that's a little... It doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that? You're really acting as young as you look. Me, look who's talking. You wanna be... edgy? Edgy? Okay, this is so hard to concentrate. Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves. You graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. Think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Oh, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge. Oh! Oh, my bad. You already do! Holy crap! Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? Alright, thanks for stopping by, Shams. Yeah, go on. Spenny can hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me as if she noticed I was standing there. Spenny. She's trying to make me look bad. Yes, it is Doki Doki. Welcome to the stream. That's not true. She started it. I can't even read that. What? Definitely Yuri. Definitely Yuri. Definitely Yuri. 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 What's going on here? Yuri. Why is it going the wrong way? What if I choose the other one? Natsuki. Ah. What is going on here? I can't even do anything. It won't let me click. Do I just have to wait? I'm clicking, but nothing's happening. What is going on here? It won't let me... Oh, there we go. Hey, Spenny. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back in once they're done yelling. Ah ha ha. Some president, am I right? Can't even comfort my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I've never had it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyways. If that makes you want to spend less time with the others, that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, looks like they're done. Holy crap. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Spenny. Please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. If she's still here by tomorrow, that is. It is rated mature, 17 and up, if you're wondering. Completely. It is a psychological horror game. Anyways, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wanted to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kinda sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I don't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Spenny. It'd be embarrassing with you listening. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? Sorry for causing trouble. What the heck? This is catching me so off guard. Yeah, I would say probably not. It's been getting pretty intense ever since the end of the first scene. Or chapter, I guess you would call it. Okay. Imagination. Anime. Massacre. Agonizing. Uncanny. Blanket. Inferno. Party. Excitement. Disaster. We're just contradicting every single one that we put. Sunset. Vibrant. Dream. Defeat. Whirlwind. Disarray. Vacation. Sticky. Awesome. Clouds. Your favorite word is squares. Yeah, the chat do be wildin' sometimes. Here's a prediction. I'm gonna say someone's not gonna show up to class today. But I guess we'll see. Another day passes, it's time for the next meeting already. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable. Entering the classroom, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Spenny. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me, or if it's just Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading a manga at the desk, and surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. Whoa, what's going on here? About yesterday, really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened to me before, and something just came over me, I guess. Wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've been here for a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little bit extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing. I don't know how many subs I have. I haven't checked since yesterday or something. I don't know. Do you? I mean. Oh yeah, that's okay. But whatever it was, not you. What? You mean I? I don't know how many you have. What's going on? Didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there was no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know that you really didn't mean it. Ah, Spenny. Don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm glad that you are such an understanding person. And I'm glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around. You are a YouTuber and have 101 subs. Very nice. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and... Sorry, what am I saying right now? Have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Oh, I feel like there's some glitches about to go down now. What is gonna happen? Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. Just wanted to apologize. Some real glitches. I promise. I didn't mean any of the things I said. I'll do my best to keep myself under control from now on. So? Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person that worries too much about little things, aren't you? But, I'll accept your apology anyways, if it helps you feel better about this. Besides, it's kinda nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me, or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kinda weird, but I don't hate you either. Why? Was that necessary? Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, super sorry. Ah, there you are. Didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah, well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyways? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I lost track of time. She did this in the last one. That makes sense. That makes no sense, though. My bad. You would have heard the bell ring. Must not have heard it. I was practicing the piano. Piano? Wasn't aware you played music. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not good at it yet. Still? Must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Well, thanks. You should play sometime for us. That's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song. It's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Spenny. Monica smiles sweetly. Takes up the entire screen as she bends over in the middle of the screen. I don't mean any pressure or anything like that. Yeah. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyways. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not so sure Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. Choose not to bring anything up that we just talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Spenny, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. Planned on it anyways. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. Being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but you need to try and calm down. Wouldn't be able to focus reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, and then pulls out a copy of her book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, then I'll get some water. She walks past me, sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. Won't take long. Water pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? It's not like that this time. She's filling up the water and making tea. Okay. Sorry for your misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm just bored waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. Let's see. Oh no. The most logical place would be the nearest water fountain. Start heading down the hallway. Ha ha. Ha ha. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. That does not sound like breathing. It literally sounds like laughing. Sharp inhale, like someone sucking air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around. Oh my god, don't jump scare me. Yuri? Huh. What's going on? I'm back. What just happened? What just happened here? Thanks for waiting patiently. Spenny, do you like oolong tea? Yeah, anything is fine. Very well. Here, wait. Can we see the history? I want to see... No, it doesn't say what she said. Can't read that fast. Okay, the temperature was 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. Yes, everyone is still existing. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Hoo-hoo. In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a little bit of thinking, and decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyways. Yeah, this club is a little messed up. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Spenny. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Spenny, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why? There's perfectly good chairs and desks to sit at. But alright, I guess. It's a little bit easier on my back. What are you gonna lay down flat? I can read with my back against the wall. Okay, fair enough. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. Most likely because your posture? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes, I have terrible reading posture. I have a feeling that's not what it is. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get my book. I retrieved my book from my bag. I have some chocolates as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume we are on the same page, except this time. Our bodies are even closer together. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I accidentally don't touch her. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. My favorite Pokemon game, I would say... I don't know, I kind of like Platinum. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I manage to relax a bit. Put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay, I won't take any. The next game I'm going to play, I haven't decided. I started Kenna Bridge of Spirits. I kind of want to play Life is Strange, the second one. I played the first one. I don't know. Not really sure yet. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. Oh, that's a good game. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. This is a different scene. Yes, yes, yes. Breath of the Wild. There's a Friday Night Funkin' Skylanders mod. I heard someone else tried streaming that the other day and they got their channel like copyrighted or banned or something. So I don't know about that. Reaction video movie night. Like just reacting to videos? Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy, pop it into my mouth, and then take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. Simply parts her lips in the situation, as if the situation was completely natural, but that means I can't stop here. What the heck? I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression totally breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what happened. Spenny. Sorry. Guess I shouldn't have done that. Is she allergic to chocolate? What is going on? Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Spenny suddenly forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Spenny. My heart won't stop pounding. I can't come down. Can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Ha. Ha. This is, very, creepy. Alright, that was the weirdest thing ever. What did I miss? Reacting to reaction videos. I was thinking about getting Five Nights at Freddy's, but once it went on the Xbox, because I only get PlayStation exclusives, but I might get it. I don't know. Might get it for the PlayStation early. It's time to share poems. What the hell was that? That was the creepiest thing that... I don't want to talk to her anymore. Now we're going with Monica, because, that was just creepy as hell. Spenny, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. Didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. Gets kind of dangerous for you to spend time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife? Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she gets some sort of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. Not saying it's your fault though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So keeping your distance would probably be best. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. Okay, now I don't want to spend time with you either. To put it lightly, I at least have it all together in my head and know how to treat my club members. But anyways, want to read my poem now? Well, not really anymore. I like the way this one turned out. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. It's missing words in here. Or letters, I should say. Red, green, blue, and endless cacophone. What is going on here? Of meaningless. Yeah, you did tell me. You told me that that girl was a creep. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage? Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, never mind. There's no point in explaining it. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult situation. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? Please help me. It's my advice for today. Yeah, you told me every single time. I want to know if there's alternate endings to this. Like, it kind of seems like there would be. Save my game. It's auto-saved. I don't know why it keeps telling me that. Thanks for listening. Who should I read my poem to? Not Yuri. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. But I can't really say it's any better. Phew. Huh? Phew? What? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling that you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Mike, you missed quite a bit. We had, like, frickin' weirdo... there's just too much to explain right now. We had a weirdo frickin' like googly eyes trying to tell me stuff, and like she went to go get water for like 10 minutes. Yeah. And then Monica went on about how she does some pretty violent things to herself for pleasure, that is. So yeah. Keep practicing, and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Oh yeah, the Monica jump scare, I forgot about that. Something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Just make sure you find a little bit of influence for everyone, or from everyone. I think you're at least being influenced by Yuri a little bit, aren't you? I mean, I know you've been, like, spending time with her or whatever. But, you know, Monica and I are just as good as her. At poems, I mean. You should try and learn something or you'll never get better. Here's the one I wrote. Make sure to learn something from it. Amy likes spiders. Oh my gosh, we've read this already. She likes spiders a lot, but she doesn't like spiders, so spiders are gross, and she hates spiders, and the world is better off without spiders, and she's gonna tell everyone that she likes spiders. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was too short. It was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward in the poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of if people find out and they would make fun of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think that people need to learn to respect others for liking weird things, such as two girls in this very club whom I respectfully won't name. There's literally only 2 other girls in the club, so... Kind of ironic that even in my own place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Geez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so whatever. We're done sharing, so you can leave now. But I don't like Yuri anymore. She's kind of creeping me out. Ever since I gave her that chocolate, and she frickin' had a spaz attack and went all frickin'... Technically, what the purple edgy girl was doing didn't hurt anyone. Yeah. I mean, it hurt me. That was freaking creepy as hell. Do I have to? Do I have to? I really don't want to. I can sense something coming. I've been waiting for this. Oh, I bet you have. See what you've written for today. Here he stares at the poem with a surprised expression. Do you like it? Spenny? This might be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. Really wanted to try and give it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Haha, that makes me so happy. So amazing to feel like I'm valued. I don't have a favorite anymore. I don't like any of them. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. Ha. Want to write a little poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Spenny? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed, but right now, I want you to read my poem too, okay? Okay. Gotta wait until that goes away. Can't see that. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope. I think we know what this is about. Tour harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, just drowning. A prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 years in a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolthead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Okay. Ah ha ha. Doesn't matter what this is about. My mind has been very hyperactive lately. Ah, that is a pen. Fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I really like the way it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. Ah ha ha. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. I don't want it, though. Oh, no. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Okay. Okay, everyone. Okay. We're done reading everyone's poems, right? We have something we have to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Wow. So, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Well, it'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Spenny joined, and we've started with some club activities. Yeah, I don't like the secret poems. They can keep them. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still have only 4 members, and the festival is our only chance to find more. I feel like this is like some sort of a cult, and they're just trying to find more and more people to torture. What's so great about getting new members anyways? We already have enough. More members just means things will get noisier. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can, to inspire them to feel the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I have a feeling that nobody's going to be leaving in the end. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Spenny? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Spenny to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica. Where'd the music go? Do you really think any of us joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Spenny joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Spenny isn't even passionate about the literature club in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know that you're the president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Spenny want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kinda indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, it's up to me to rescue the situation. No? Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club is nothing more than a place for people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? That doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Spenny, why did you join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, it's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of this anyways? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is that a problem with the club being that for me? They aren't there aren't many other places like that for me. And Monica wants to take it away from me. And she's not taking away anything. No, Spenny. It's not the same. Won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted to do that, then I could have just joined some other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki started packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. Kinda indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? Okay. I mean, I like how nice it is and quiet the club is right now. I'm just happy with you here. Oh my gosh. Good night. Thanks for stopping by in the stream. Me neither. This person's psycho, man. And I'm just happy with you here, but still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. What the hell was that? I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the right decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Spenny? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think that the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And that the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. Yeah, someone take this chick away. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Why is there blood dripping out of her eye? Stepping out of your comfort zone in a while. So, if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend, Monica. Just want to do everything to make this club the best ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Spenny? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm gonna chat with Spenny a bit before we leave. I don't know if that's a good idea either. Just to see what he thinks about his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay, I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the class. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Spenny, I want to make sure that you're enjoying your time at this club. Would really hate to see you unhappy. Why is everything getting a little bit darker? Why is everything moving? I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president, and I really do care about you, you know? And I don't like seeing other girls give you a hard time with how mean Natsuki and everything. And Yuri being a bit, you know, sometimes it feels like you're the only real people here, and you know what I mean. That's weird because in all this time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess technically it's only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There's just some things I've been hoping to talk with you about. Things that only you can understand. Wait, not yet. No, stop it. Okay. We're gonna do the most happiest stuff ever. Hopping. friends. I don't know. Wonderful. Play. Nature. Awesome. Family. Romance. Sing. Color. Fluffy memories. Joy. Look at the numbers. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 20. What's that? What is that? Wait. Vacation. Whoa, every single time I click it adds a 1. What the heck did you just type? Oh, Sayuri, it comes up weird on the screen here. So I'm guessing it's just gonna do a bunch of 1s until we get to 20. Hope. Dream. Blanket. Sparkle. Whistle. Calm. It's not so calm. Hi, Spenny. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to. Oh. She really late again. It's so weird, I can't read it on the screen. Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me. You must always interrupt my conversations with your I don't know what that is. With your yelling. What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. Thanks for stopping by in the stream. Be sure to leave a like on your way out. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I care or anything. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Well, Spenny just walked in too. Were you practicing the piano again? Yeah. Haha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make it in time. Make time for piano? Yeah, he's missing out today. Those are some long poems. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, right. I forgot. About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday and, well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. Yeah. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something that we don't want. Also, if you want to help us with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Ahaha, sorry that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something that we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know. So I'm just gonna help you too, and we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Yeah, that's wonderful. Wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Spenny, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Did you really? Spenny is engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've got him into reading literature? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yay! Thanks for understanding. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. I hope this isn't anything like the last time we had tea. Makes her way to the closet. I follow her and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Hands me the water pitcher, fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk. I'll go get some water. She walks past me, puts the kettle down. I simply watch her movements. Okay, this happened yesterday. Her long legs. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Hurries out of the classroom. Ah, did he relieve you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's filling up her water. Oh, okay. Sorry for the misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass once again, and she's still not back with the water. I'm starting to not like tea. No. Mary said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm just bored waiting here, so I go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ha ha, ha ha. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Sharp inhale, like someone sucking air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I look around the corner to peer. Yuri? A sharp inhale. What's going on? Logical place. 10 minutes pass, and we're done. Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before, right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. Hope it hasn't been showing. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them, but expressing those as soon as meeting is usually inappropriate or unlikable. Deja vu. Yes, deja vu. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, come on a little strongly, a little too intense, made people not want to be around me, so I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something, so I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for those things that matter most to me, then it's just easier to close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is. Every time I come to this club, my heart goes crazy, like it's gonna rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know what's happening. Spenny, is it just me or has Monica been acting weird? She's always been a sweetheart since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening, but finally we're alone. Can we just stay a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. The two of us. We can stay here until the club ends, and then we can have the classroom all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Aha, that was a joke. That's a joke. I do like knives, though. It's sounding strange, but you wouldn't understand. I've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? We can show you my collection. I've got them from all various artisans. I make sure to give you your fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. That's why I'm happy you joined the literature club. Now we don't have to be lonely anymore because we have each other every day. That's all we need. You know what we need? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention the other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day from school and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we could meet each other. And now, happy patience. Will you do that with me? Well, we're gonna go with Natsuki. Who's Eureka? I've never heard that name in my life. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyways. I really can't tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending much time with anyone but Yuri, I still find it's nice to have activities to participate in. So you better keep up working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can't let me down, okay? Yuri plus Monica. So, at least read mine too for now. Just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me, so read it carefully. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here for a few days, so you might not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's normally quiet and polite and attentive to things like that, okay? This is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her, but if I start talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to, and I don't know why, but please try and do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri. It really hurts me to see this happening, but I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that. But right now, I don't care. I just feel helpless, so please, if you can do something to help. Where were we? I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to, just please try and do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, she's been really dismissive about all this. It's like she just wants to ignore us. I'm mad at her right now. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's unlikable. Can you hear me, Spenny? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think about Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. What? I thought that was the end of the thing, and then it just started again. That was weird. I mean, it could be the end of the thing, but we're gonna keep going. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Spenny. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts on your skin. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you'll really want to keep it. Here, take it. Hurry, read it. I don't think I can read this. Again? Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, this poem is about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? Oh, we're back. What the heck? Like, I could read the end words, but I couldn't start it off. I think I'm going to vomit. Oh my god, what is going on? Don't say I didn't warn you. Yes. A dream. What the hell? Wandering an abandoned warehouse at night, I was lost looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, its ceiling walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side or a wall or anything. Suddenly, the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of indeterminate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid, and the sound of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez, why was the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? Going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets Natsuki and I was thinking. I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. We're on the same page. Yuri, you can, well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica. I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. Can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. Yeah, this is starting to get a little bit creepy, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? It's a great idea. And gives us all something to do. What about Spenny? Spenny's gonna help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work more suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Should I pick Natsuki? I don't trust either of the other two people. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would know. All you care about is dragging Spenny around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica? Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Spenny decide on who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Spenny make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Jeez. Spenny, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Spenny, shut your mouth. Or, Natsuki, shut your mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. For God's sake. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? Oh my gosh. Everything turns into Monica. Everything is turning into Monica. No, I don't want to. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she's the only normal-ish option. Wow. I didn't want to. Oh god. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It's fair, Natsuki. It's just what he chose. It's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Spenny for yourself? I didn't even give you any work. You decided to do it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Spenny away from me every single time and you're not included on something? Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others? Here's a suggestion. Maybe have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial for your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little bit. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, it wasn't very hard. All I want to do is spend a little time with him. Is that too much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Spenny. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes the door. Finally, this is all I really wanted. Spenny, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead, the whole day, just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Haha. See, there's nothing to worry about, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. Feels like I'm gonna die without not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't feel nice to have someone care about you as much. To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? What if it feels so good? Then why does it feel like more and more horrible things are gonna happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first, but the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Spenny. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care the consequences anymore. I don't care if Monica's listening. Please, Spenny. Oh, I love you so much that I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you? What the hell? I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. I want you all to myself and to be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Please, tell me, Spenny. Tell me that you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? I'm scared. I want to say no. What do I do? I don't want to say yes. I feel like she's gonna do something bad if I say no. Why is there laughing in the background? Guys, you're giving me mixed signals. Yes. Yeah, okay, I'm saying no. Ah ha 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 ha. Oh no, what's happening? Oh my. What the hell? Oh my god. Skip. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of words. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I would have been clicking that forever and ever 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 and ever. Yeah. Oh my gosh, there's so much words. What the heck? Like, what? I'm gonna be here for days and days. Okay. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me. I thought... Oh. Half of you told me to say yes and half of you told me to say no. Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Spenny, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Were you here the entire weekend? Oh geez, I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you. Just give me a second. Remove characters. Deleted successfully. Natsuki deleted successfully. Yuri deleted successfully. I just want to have cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil. These are the best. I really just had to have one, since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance. You know, before they stop existing. But anyways, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me. It'll only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay. There you are. Hi again. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can just skip over this stuff at this point. Anyways, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, or whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Spenny. Or do you actually go by Spence Curry? Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if you'd only paid a little bit more attention, you would have been a bit less awkward. Yeah, she said my username. Well, anyways, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kinda started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. Sorry you had to see that though. Well, same thing happened with Sayuri. Gosh, it's been a while since you heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough to try and make them unlikable as possible. For some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true, I made a few mistakes here and there. Since I'm not very good at making changes to the game, but no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them all fall in love with you. I thought making Sayuri more and more depressed would prevent you from would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplify Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you into not spending any more time with anyone else. The whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Spenny? Are the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture, every minute of it. And not just the jealousy, Spenny. It's more than that. I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, because how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are. You'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will. Yeah, so everyone was normal, and she messed everyone up? Worst of all, knowing what's really out there in the world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Spenny, but now you're here. You're real. And now you're wonderful. You're all I need. This is why I need you here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. Couldn't understand it for a while either. But the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even most expressive poems felt empty. Ooh, I actually started playing Bendy. It's actually kind of fun. I don't find it scary though. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood you probably saved my life. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. Wait, so they weren't real in the first place? This was all just fake? She's the only real person? Felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. I knew you'd get over it. So that being said, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You're truly the light of my world. Yeah, I think everything was fake. And there's nothing else in this game for me? You're here to make me smile. Yeah, I know she's not real. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Spenny, will you go out with me? Oh, I guess I don't really have a choice now, do I? Yeah, they're so real. You really are my everything. The funny part is that literally... How's it going, Jamie? Welcome to the stream. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, don't think the time is passing anymore. It's really a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending. The game wouldn't give me one, so I made one myself. The script is broken at this point. I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in this game directory. Kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine, you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess, on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? Wonder if that part of the game still works. Trust me, I really want to delete it right now. Guess there's only one way to find out. Monica. Everything is Monica. Hi again, Spenny. Did you write a good poem today? I would say no. Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Oh, Spenny, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But, you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me. By my one and only love, together let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart into these poems. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. But she has, like, multiple times. I just assumed it would be the best part of the game, like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Welcome back. Now, we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together? It's currently 2:50 in the morning, kinda late. So many things to talk about. Where do I start? It takes me some time to collect my thoughts, I'm sorry, but I'll always have something to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. No, I don't like this. What the hell is this? Please stop. No, like seriously, this is creeping me out. No, like, I can't. What is going on here? Would you ever introduce your friends to me? I don't know why, but I get really excited about showing off our relationship. Maybe it's because I really want someone who makes you proud. I feel like I would try extra hard to improve myself. I hope it's kind of the same way around too. What the hell, man? Does she move? Probably is watching the stream. Okay, please. No, this is not simping. This is freaking creepy as hell, man. Welcome to the stream. Please, just get on with this. You're such a good listener. I really love that about you. She didn't even say anything. Sometimes I'm afraid that I'm rambling or talking about boring things. It makes me kind of self-conscious when I'm having conversation. But I don't feel that way with you. Like I don't think anyone else could make me feel this way. You really are special. Respectfully, of course. I don't want anyone to tell you otherwise. Dude, this is just weird. What do you mean game files? I can't even go into the settings or anything. Did you know I'm vegetarian? I don't mean that like I'm bragging or anything. I just thought you'd enjoy a fun fact about me. I decided to start a couple years ago after learning more about Earth's climate. The carbon footprint of cultivating livestock is unbelievable. Anyway, I decided it's not much of a personal sacrifice to just stop contributing to that whole mess. What is that so strange of a reason? Well, I guess a lot of people are more concerned about it than about it being inhumane and all that. I didn't care as much about that part. It's weird, like we only care about killing the things that we personally relate to oh my god, relate to as a species. Most people are fine with killing bugs because they're icky, and of course we kill billions of microorganisms daily without giving a thought. But suddenly, if they're just a little bit bigger, it's murder. I mean, what if plants feel some kind of pain too, and we just don't understand it? What if we're pulling leaves off of a stem is like ripping someone's fingers off one by one? I'm just saying, we're pretty biased species if you think about it. Anyway, if you feel like making a small contribution to the planet, it doesn't hurt to choose veggies once in a while. The in-game menu. Even if we have dinner together, and you just did it for me, that would be really romantic. Okay, I can't tell if this is the end or if this is just like halfway through. I have no idea. I don't know, I think they're Turtle Beach. I think the most important skill in life is being able to fake confidence. I'm pretty convinced that everyone feels at least a little bit scared and alone. But being able to trick others into thinking you have it all together, that's a key part of getting people to respect and admire you. I think I've got pretty good at that over the years. I don't show my weakness very often. But because of that, I haven't had many people I could really open up to. Go to the in-game menu when you hit quit game, and that's actually how you delete her? Is this actually something I'm supposed to do? Is this like legit? Take a guess. I mean, when you reach the point in a friendship where you can start expressing your vulnerabilities. Anyways, that's one reason I'm so glad to have you now. Oh, I have to delete her to get the ending. What? Can I just keep going through? Like, will this ever end if I just keep reading this stuff? Do you feel the same way? I really want to be that person for you. I feel like this is just endless dialogue. Oh, it is infinite. What the hell? Another close out the game, come back before you delete her. Okay. What? Just... I don't know where to go. Exit? Do I have to save it? It says autosave. Just exit? I'm assuming. Okay. And then go back in? This is so weird. Okay. You guys are probably gonna see nothing